Okay, all right. All right, welcome to Abundance Club, and we're going to be doing strengthening. And what's happening is that we're all connected, right? The family members. So what happens is we're going to have a one by one introduction. I think we'll mute. If you mute yourselves, would be good until it's your turn to speak. I'll unmute you one by one. Thank you. Okay, so for those who didn't know how to mute, I'll mute you. Okay, mute. Okay, all right. Okay, so welcome to Abundance Club, and we're going to tune in. So just check in with your feelings for now, and we're just going to close our eyes, and we're just going to deeply breathe for a few moments. Okay, so let's take a deep breath in and release. As we inhale, we're inhaling good energy. And as we exhale, we release all the days and the past energy. Okay, we release. And a couple more breaths. And exhale. And last one. Okay, all right. So we're going to go one by one. We're going to share our name and how you feel at this point of time. And sorry, okay, I'm just going to unmute. Okay, so just share your name with me and then how you feel about money. So it can be related to your work, like whether you feel stressed at work or whether you feel money is hard to earn, how you feel about money and how you feel right now. Okay, so let's start. Who would like to start? Raise your hand. Okay, yes.
Okay. Hi, I'm Ingrid, and what was the next thing you wanted me to say?
How do you feel about money? And how do you feel right now? And how do you feel about money? Two things.
Right now, I'm really tired.
Yep.
Money has been better this year, but I need it to get even better. I want to get to a point where I'm not stressed about it, and I want to be completely out of debt.
Okay. So at this point of time, can you tune into the stress you feel about it? When you think about it.
Yes.
Okay, got it. All right, next person.
Rosalie?
Okay. Yes?
Okay.
Go ahead. Anna?
Okay. What I have right now is that I overspending. I have a lot of debt, and I would like to keep the money and save it.
Okay, but what I'm feeling is you're a bit scared. Are you scared worried about your debt?
Well, basically, it's the how the money is gonna come to me.
So you're concerned about how it's gonna come. Okay, got it. All right. And is that your mom?
Yes, that's my mom.
Okay, how does she feel right now?
She said that she had like ache pain.
Where?
Throughout her body.
I'm a bit like a burpometer, so when I burp, I'm clearing. Anyone else has aches? Just raise your hand. Anyone? Okay, so I'm getting quite a fair bit on the back, so I'm just going to strengthen everyone's back, brain, spinal cord. And what I'm getting is the right side is aching more than the left, so whoever that is, I'm going to strengthen the right side more than the left and make it even with one another. And what I'm getting is there's an ache, quite a bit of an ache on the right kidney area, the hip area. So I'm going to release the tension there. And what's going to help you is some tensing. So as you listen to me and maybe you're feeling a little bit bored or tired, you're going to do some tensing. So let's do it together. 8, we're going to squeeze. So as you squeeze, tensing is about contracting, so everything becomes really small. Okay? So yeah, it can tense any part. If there's more that's being squeezing, just squeeze together, right? Okay, so we all want ourselves to be fitter. Okay, all right. And then you just tune in to see if there are a bit of shifts. Okay, so thank you for sharing. She's smiling a little bit. I feel like she looks better. So, okay, good. So let's see how we progress. And then next to share. Yes? Yes,
I'll share. This is Mario.
Milo.
How I feel about money is like it's easy to come by, but I want to do something with it that matters and something that grows. And I
You
don't
find
know.
money easy to earn, but you're just not fulfilled, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
So can you tune into your current unfulfilled feeling?
Sure.
Yeah, it just feels a bit uneasy, right? Okay, we got that. Thank you so much. All right. Next. Yes? Amanda? I don't. Oh,
Nelly.
Yes?
Nelly.
Nelly.
Hi, Diane.
Hello. How do you feel about money? What do you want?
I've been waiting for some money that my company owes me, and my boss has been like neglecting I guess, filing for, and it's been like a year and I'm still waiting on it.
Okay, so basically you're more disappointed, right? Disappointed that they still owe you the money. Okay, so I can tune into that. So let's work on that. Okay, next up, we've got 3 more. Oh, 4. Yes. Who's next?
Anyone who's not speaking, can y'all put your phone on mute, please? Because
I agree. Thank you, Ingrid.
Okay, Dina. Levanta la mano.
All right, Dina.
Yeah.
Dina?
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a problem with my
What's your name, dear?
Dina.
Oh, Dina. Okay.
Dina.
Yes, Dina.
Yeah. Hi. I have problem with my income is too low right now, and my other problem is in my skin, my face skin.
Okay. So your skin bothers you? Okay, got it. And are you a bit tired?
No. I have some eruption in my face. No. It's not bad.
Okay, cool. And then how do you feel about low income? Is it sadness that you feel?
Sorry?
¿Cómo te sentiste por el dinero? ¿Te sentís triste,
Uh,
ansiosa?
Sí, a little worry. A little worry.
Okay, you say worry, but when I tune in, I feel sadness. But we'll work on that. Okay, so we'll see if it shifts. Okay, thank you. Next up. Yes.
Hola.
Hola.
Sí. I forgot I was gonna say.
Looks like all your abundance books have been cleared. Well done.
Yes. No, I've been having like a really dry mouth, and my tongue was like I don't know, something really weird. Like
stinging, something, and dry at the same time.
Yeah, but I don't get that as a weakness. So you have a dry mouth. Okay. But something is stinging, yes. But how do you feel about money?
How do I feel about money? Money comes to me. That I always no. I want abundance of money.
Do you feel like there's a block somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay, if you think of it in your body, where is it?
Probably my gut.
You say gut, but I feel like it's in your shoulder. Okay, so we'll move on. You will see if the gut changes in a moment. Okay, so all right, thanks, Millie, and thanks for organizing everyone together. I'm so excited. Okay, next up, we've got Christopher. Is that your name? I mean, I'm looking at all the names there. Sorry. Yes.
Yes, that's my name. Hi. How I feel about money is honestly, I don't really think about money.
So are you a avoider?
Am I? I'm sorry. Am I?
Okay. So there are different relationships with money that people have. There is one who is a saver. Okay. Basically, whatever money they have, they will just put it aside. So that's not you. Okay. And then there is the other one where whatever money comes, they will just spend it, and then the money just goes away. Like whenever whatever money comes, you know, maybe the fridge spoils, or somebody's asking for money, or you need to pay for this, so or you buy things a lot of, so spenders. And then the last one is avoider. They don't want to think about it, they don't want to pay the bills, they just completely avoid anything. Yeah, I knew it because you said it already. You said that you don't think about money, which means that you're completely avoiding it altogether. And maybe if it's true, like when the bills come, you don't even want to look at it. Maybe you pay your bills late. Is that your wife over there that's smiling and laughing?
I don't pay them. She pays them. I don't look at them. I don't deal with them.
Exactly. So you're the avoider, and should probably, in relationships like that, there's usually conflict because of this, like, you know, paying the bills on time, blah da da da. Okay, so you're the avoider, and then what do you want? Do not avoid it, right? Or you're in your comfort zone avoiding money.
Yeah, I want to not avoid it. I guess the way to do that would be to do something that would bring a lot of money so that it wasn't a problem. So I want to be motivated to do that. I guess that's the problem. I
get it, but what I'm feeling right now is that you actually feel scared to face money, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Can you feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could agree with that.
It's fear to face money. Okay, so and money is just we work on that. Okay, so thank you, Christopher. Okay, next up. Yes, you need to unmute.
Yes. Yeah, I can go.
Name?
So Dina. So I'm the little Dina. The other one was my aunt.
Thank you. It confused me.
It's okay. So I don't know. I pay what I need to pay off, but I'm not. I don't know. I feel like I manage money pretty well, but I feel like I could manage it in a way that's better in the long run. I pay what I need to pay. You know what I mean? And then I might spend a little bit here and there, but then I guess I don't really worry too much about money. But I know that a lot of people around me struggle with it. So okay, I worry for them.
Okay, got it. I feel like you're a bit, there's a little bit of depressed energy in you. Can you identify with this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll work on that one. I mean, I feel it. You're not even wanting to even think about money. I'm just tuning into you. You're depressed at this point of time. Can you relate to this?
I mean, I wouldn't say depressed, but yeah, I've been a little down.
Okay. We got to work on that. Because you need to have high energy, high speed to bring in more money. And so we need to clear that, because otherwise that will block you from getting the money. All right. Okay. So first up, the group's tiredness. I need to clear that first and foremost, because we need a lot of energy to get out there to find money, or to receive the money. So we're going to strengthen everyone to clear that tiredness, strengthen the physical intelligence, strengthen the brain, the spinal cord. And so the spinal cord we need the spinal cord to be really strong in everybody. So remember, as I'm strengthening everyone, remember, regarding the tensing, it will wake you up. You feel more energized. I went for a really long 12-hour seminars, and everyone was really tired, but because I was tensing in my seat, I'm like the most alert one there. Okay, so tiredness is a bit gone. So the first step I want to clear is the depression. Okay, so I'm going to clear, and it's very common. It's a depressed energy. It's feeling down. So I'm going to strengthen everyone's relationship with their moms, and strengthen everyone's relationship to dads, and make it even and clear whatever grudges, resentment, emotions that you have towards your own mother or father, and lighten it all up. Okay, so I feel people are lightening up now. If you felt that, you can raise your hand if you felt lighter. Yeah. All right. Cool. Thanks. And the next weakness is coming from the right shoulder, and we need to look at that. Because we're all connected, and whatever I'm picking up is usually in the group. And whenever anyone improves, everyone else connected will improve as well. So the moment mother improves, everyone improves. Okay, so so the right shoulder is like related to stress. I'm going to strengthen everyone's right shoulder, balance it out with the left, and delete the stress that is connected in there. Okay, so that lighten up, and then strengthen everybody's neck. Hold their head up high. And strengthen everyone's structural alignment. Spinal alignment is really hugely important. Okay. So the next thing, I feel the sense of unfulfillment in life, and unhappiness. I'm just going to clear all the unhappiness and the lack of fulfillment in life. Okay, there's deep sadness attached to those feelings of not feeling really fulfilled. So we're going to delete that from everybody. Okay, so I'm going to ask you now, can you feel that Millie's son, what's your name again?
Mario?
Mario, yes. How do you feel now regarding the fulfillment?
So I don't feel unfulfilled. I guess I just have questions. Like,
darling, you were feeling unfulfilled at the beginning, so it's cleared. Okay, good. What's your question now?
Yeah, it's like, I understand, and I'm just kind of like, well, what steps can I take to feel fulfilled?
Okay, so you're worried about the steps that you need to take.
Yes.
where you want to go. Even where you want to go is not so strong and not so clear to you, right? I know you wanted to start your own business, correct?
Right.
So there's a lot of worry and concern there. So so the feeling unfulfilled is gone, but now you worry about, so it's same like Anna. Anna is worried about where the money is going to come from, right? Like for you, the steps. Okay, as weird as it sounds, you're weak to steps and also to staircases, whatever, right? So I'm going to strengthen you to steps, to staircases, taking steps, also going downhill. Just strengthen you to going downhill as well.
I've done it once before.
You're strong to actually having a system. You're strong to planning, but you're not strong to steps. Taking your first step is strong. So we kind of need to know. So right now, is it you have too many options and you're not clear what you want to do? Is that correct, Mario?
Yes.
So in your mind right now, you have the options. Can you think of the options, like maybe the 3 or 4?
Yes. So either
to know them, just tell me how many.
Okay. 3.
Okay, you can tell me if you know the 3. I thought there were going to be more than that.
Well, 3 that come to mind. First is the options are to start a restaurant with my family.
Okay.
The second is to start like a construction or like flipping houses with my family. And then third,
Property, right? Is that property?
And then third is also property, but it's renting instead of building.
Okay. You're strongest to renting. You're strongest to renting at this point of time. So I'm just going to strengthen you and make all 3 options equal and even.
Okay.
Restaurant is when you tune into it, it feels really stressful. There's too many things in the restaurant business aspect at this point of time. Just going to delete whatever stress that there is there.
Okay.
Flipping houses also there is stress. So renting is the strongest option at this point of time for you. I'm just going to try to delete whatever weaknesses behind those 3 automatic deletions between restaurant business. There is in the collective and what you hear. Can you fill in the blank? Restaurant business is?
Good. It's you have no life. I keep hearing like you will always just be working. You have no days off.
So you lied to me. My first thing is restaurant business is bad. That's what I'm getting.
yeah, that's what I keep hearing. I misunderstood the question. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's what I'm tuning into, and I feel that is weakening you and weakening the entire concept. So I'm just going to delete restaurant business as bad.
Okay.
And you're being confused by everybody who's sharing you this information. So just delete all the confusion, hearing all the stories, strengthen you to not be affected by whatever people are saying, strengthen you to tune into the best and the strong and thriving and successful businesses out there. Okay, now can you tune into the people who talk about the business right now?
Mm-hmm.
No, can you still hear their thoughts?
I'm trying. I'm not really hearing.
I know, because it's gone. It's not affecting you anymore. Okay, good. So it disappeared. Everybody's my witness. Okay, anyway. So restaurant is lighter now. So when you think of flipping homes,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't feel good. Can you tell me what? Okay. How do you feel about it, flipping homes?
A lot of time, a lot of money, and just supervising. I don't think I have the resources right now.
Yeah, and too much effort, right? What I'm getting is too much effort.
Yep.
Okay, so if, I mean, when it comes to business, we want to do things that feel fun and effortless, right? So that is too much effort right now, flipping homes. So we're gonna delete the effort behind it. So if it feels like too much effort, it might not be the one for us, right? So, but I'm gonna delete the whole concept of it being too much effort and strengthen the money to come that is. So have you even looked at homes? I feel like you haven't. Have you? Have you started
The flip? No.
renting?
Yes.
Yeah. So what's the question?
I don't know if I should continue that one or go a new one or keep both, you know.
The one we did earlier.
You're strong to one at a time. Okay, so what's happening is that you want to go in too many directions and you go nowhere, right? So I'm gonna delete that whole wanting to be everywhere, but then you end up not being successful in anything. So we're gonna delete that whole pattern of spreading out, and then you're dispersing your energy. So strengthen you to bring back your energy to your core and strengthen you to do one thing at a time. So everyone that was successful ended up just focusing on that one thing. So if you want to take on a new project later on, just strengthen you to do that. So right now, restaurant and renting feels the strongest. I mean, I've cleared the restaurant stuff. So restaurant feels strong, renting feels strong. The effort required in flipping homes, it's not. Okay, so tell me about, do you feel it is just as effortful to flip a home now?
No.
Okay, it's done. All right, Mario, all the best. So strengthen you to know what is the next thing to do. Strengthen you to the signs the universe will bring to you and the opportunities to come to you. Okay, good luck, Mario.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so next up, we have Nelly, who has money owed to her. Okay.
Or you know where you enter her at? What area?
I'm so glad. Okay, cool. Did you see that announcement that Zoom gave me? Thank you, Zoom. Okay, Zoom just told me that they've extended the time, so then we can do for longer and make sure everybody's issues are addressed. You should do a wiggle dance. Yeah, come on, come on, celebrate. Something good has happened. All right. Okay, let's continue. So Nelly, all right. Nelly's sound is quite echoey, so I'm going to just silent her for a while. She's owed money, and that makes her feel sad. So I'm going to delete all the sadness from her. And when I tune in, it is triggering rejection. It's primarily from work. So I'm going to delete her the sense of rejection that she feels at work. It feels personal when actually it's not. So I'm just strengthening Nelly to just forget about it, not be affected by it. So I'm gonna strengthen for her that money can come in through other ways. There's also the feeling of unfulfilled. It's like a niggling feeling of being unfulfilled. Gonna delete that. So the more emotions are coming up, like some anger as well from unresolved issues. So we're gonna clear everyone's unresolved issues and any anger that is as a result. So I'm going to clear all these emotions. So I'm going to put all these emotions together, all 101 of them, and just delete them to the black hole. And then you can ask your mommy if she's feeling better, if she's still as achy. Okay. And where her aches are. You can tell me later. Okay, you want to tell me? Okay. Yes, Anna?
My mother is feeling better.
Oh, that's amazing. But she still looks grumpy though. Okay, go delete the grumpiness. Okay. Anyway, if only I did magic. My dad's just as grumpy. Moving on. Strengthen everyone's patience and love. Thank you for life. Oh, thank you for creating a beautiful family. Thank you. Thank you to all our ancestors. I'm gonna strengthen our maternal ancestors and clear all their issues, their problems, and the burden that they've experienced. Are you all in the same place? Quite a number of you in the same place, right? I think it's so beautiful, spread out. I love it. So that I can see everybody. Okay. All right. Nelly, okay, I'm gonna strengthen Nelly's back. You feel a little bit burdened, so I'm gonna delete the burden that you've been carrying for a long time. So a lot of people are carrying burden on their shoulders, their back, okay, especially the back. And what I'm getting is that there was back-breaking work that you had to do, and then clear that. I'm going to strengthen everyone's forehead, delete any wrinkle and stress in the forehead. So this method is beautiful, can rejuvenate and make you more beautiful. All right. Okay, so I'm going to ask Nelly how she feels now, because she's feeling a lot of things. So Nelly, what are you feeling now? Like, how do you feel about the money that's owed you?
I just gave up on it, really.
So
I'm like,
So before you were disappointed, so how do you feel? Like, do you still feel upset about it?
No, I don't. I try not to get upset about it. I just,
You don't care about it at this
gave
point
it
in time,
to
right?
God to be.
Okay, so what do you? So
it
now
will be good if they pay me. They pay it to me.
I know, but we just want you to be neutral. I deleted all your, pretty much the sadness, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel different now?
Yeah. I've been having this. I mean, this is regarding my surgery, but this shoulder pain on the left side is always there, always there.
Okay, so how do you feel about the surgery in general?
Well, it helped somehow, but it's been years since I had the surgery, and I mean, I guess with age, it's not. It's
Do you like
getting
the doctors who did the surgery for you? How do you feel
I'm
about
sorry?
it? Like, how do you feel about the surgery in general? Like, emotion? Do you feel
Emotion. I thought maybe I should never had it done. That's what I think. Maybe I
what
say
I'm
maybe
getting
I
is a
should
little
never
bit of
have it
anger, a little bit of angry feeling.
because the pain is always there.
So you're angry about it, right?
No, not so much angry, just frustrated about it.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Clearing everyone's frustration in the back. And it's coming from the right shoulder, which is a referred weakness. So, ooh, so cute, the dog. So on the, yeah, it's coming from the right side. So I'm just gonna clear the right side. And I'm getting anger. So clear all the anger, frustration, and irritation towards the doctors and the surgery. and the method. And to the nurses, I'm going to strengthen everyone just to the medical industry in general, to nurses, to doctors, make everyone even. And anyone who's taking any medicine, just strengthen you to the medicine. Delete any side effects, just strengthen you to whatever it's meant to do. I'm also going to strengthen you to food. How your digestion?
Oh, I always have problems with my digestion. I have
Okay.
always had a.
How's your
I
stomach?
even had surgery on my colon. Yeah, surgery on my colon.
Okay, I'm getting a stomach weakness. Your colon feels fine, so I'm just gonna strengthen your stomach a bit more. Do you ever get heartburn?
No.
I'm getting some heat in the throat, so I'm just gonna delete that. Okay, so when you think of your surgery, do you feel frustrated?
Yes.
Yes, Nelly? Do you feel frustrated?
Yes. Yes, I say yes.
Is it the same or different? Just as frustrated or less?
Less.
So what I'm getting is you're no longer frustrated about your surgery anymore. I'm just gonna delete the rest of the emotions. There's some grudge. Okay, just delete all your grudges, whatever they may be about. Strengthen your friendships. And I'm gonna strengthen your relationship with yourself, and I'm still getting the stomach. So I'm just gonna strengthen the space above the stomach and delete whatever weaknesses is there. Strengthen you for a sense of lightness, and I'm gonna strengthen the chest region and the heart, the rib cage, and whatever, all the energies that are non-beneficial that needs to be cleared from everyone. I'm gonna strengthen everyone and clear it all out. Okay, Nelly. How do you feel?
Okay.
But I feel
Better.
like, yeah, okay, cool. You feel better, but there's something is there something on your mind about anything? I don't know. You tell me. Is there something that frustrates you or makes you angry?
Not so much angry, just frustrated in general about my situation at work. And
At where?
I don't know if at work.
With what?
With with that money that is owed to me, and I feel like my boss is not putting enough effort to make sure I get paid on.
Okay, I don't feel anything regarding the money owed, but I do feel something about the boss. So your boss, can you feel what you feel towards your boss? You're irritated with him, is it?
I feel he's very incompetent.
Yeah, you're angry with him, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it is about. Okay, thank you. Found it. So you're angry towards your boss, and then let's look at it. Okay, so for everyone who is angry with their boss, raise your hand. Anyone who's angry with their bosses, raise your hand. Irritated by the boss, feel that your boss not so capable, not so okay. So there's a number of people. So all those people who feel irritated with their boss, so this is for you. I'm gonna check in and tune in all the irritations towards boss. I can feel it. Everyone tune into that. All the relate to the boss, even if it's not this current boss, maybe it's your previous boss. So strengthen everyone to bosses in general. Make you even with the boss. The boss is not higher up. Just make sure that you even and equal to the boss, and he is human or she is human, and you are just as good in a different way. There are some weaknesses to assisting your boss. So I'm just going to strengthen you to assist your boss, guide your boss. Okay, any boss that is bossy, I'm getting some of your bosses are pretty dominant and bossy. Going to strengthen everyone to your bossy boss. Delete being affected by the dominant bosses who are very domineering and want things their own way. I'm going to strengthen everyone to bosses that really are very dominant and want things their way. And everybody around is actually angry about it. So delete all the anger that is in your surroundings and in your colleagues and in you. So delete that. So I'm getting that incompetent energy as well. It's a weak, the boss's incompetence. Okay, so I'm gonna, it's everybody's expectations of what a boss should be and what a boss can do. I mean, they're not like, okay, so I'm gonna delete everybody's expectations of what a boss needs to be, should be, delete all expectations down to 0 minus infinity. And all the grudges, resentments, anger, frustration, delays, gonna delete the effects of all of this on everybody. What I'm getting, Nelly, is your boss triggers your shoulder. So I'm gonna delete and detach your boss triggering you. Okay, so now, for those of you who are the bossy bosses, right? I remember you raised your hand. So you feel as angry towards your boss? You feel lighter towards your boss now? Raise your hand. That's good. Millie, your hand went up really slow. Do you still have some grudge? I'm just checking with you. Everybody, you still have? Okay, so everybody else felt the shift. So what comes up for you regarding your boss? Like what's left?
What comes up?
Yeah, what are you angry about?
Well, it's just it has changed a lot, but still, you know, some frustrations.
Yeah, about what?
From the.
Okay, no need to tell. Yeah.
She didn't let me get my unemployment. She blocked me getting my unemployment. She made my life miserable before, and then towards the end, I tried to get unemployment after 15 years working over there, and she didn't let me do it.
This is your old boss, is it?
Yes, my old boss.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you. So I got the story, and what I'm getting is a strong dislike for the boss. You're not, employment thing is no issue for you at this point of time. It's just that you cannot stand her. That's what I'm getting. You cannot stand her, and it affects you. Like when you think of her, you're like, That's what I'm getting. So I'm gonna strengthen you to your boss. This and delete all the dislike. So whether you like your boss, whether you not like your boss, whether you dislike your boss, not dislike, and just make you even and equal to the boss. Just strengthen you to just love her as a person. Delete all the weaknesses to the that blocks you from loving her. Strengthen you to forgive her. Delete all the. She has a lot of pain in her. Just gonna delete her pain. So whatever pain and irritations in her, just delete that. And all the things that she did to you, I'm gonna delete the memories, experience, remains, remnants, whatever that she did to you that you can still remember, all the irritating things that she did. I'm gonna strengthen you to that and just delete it completely from your every single cell, every single tissue, all the atoms, quantum particles, going to delete it out from your entire system structure. All of these memories, going to delete it out, so clean your slate. And I'm going to strengthen your radar for good bosses, and strengthen good bosses to be attracted to you, and strengthen the connection, strengthen the contract. There's some weaknesses to contract, so whoever's contract is weak, I'm going to strengthen everybody's contract. There's weakness in some employment contracts right now that I'm getting, so strengthen everybody's employment contract and delete the weaknesses there. What I'm getting is that some of the paperwork that you're experiencing in the group, it's weighing you down and it's bogging you down. So I'm going to strengthen everyone to paper and any paperwork that you need to do. And now that I've cleared paper, there's computer work that people need to do. I'm going to strengthen everyone to the computer, delete the effects of radiation, delete the effects of being tired from the computer, because a lot of us have to work on a computer. Computer's better. Now I'm going to strengthen everybody to their phones. What I'm getting is that everybody's too easily contactable over the phone, so delete all the annoyance, irritation. Strengthen everyone to be neutral to whatever usage of the phone. Delete the stress from using the phone. Talking is okay. There's email weakness to people in the group here, so delete the weaknesses to emailing. What's irritating is actually the back and forth, and also misunderstanding and miscommunication in the email. So strengthen everyone and their associates and the people they work with to be concise, to be clearer, to be succinct, and to pick up the phone to solve things. Sometimes it's faster. Anyone here needs to make a website for their business or anything? Anyone? Okay, so I'm finding a website weakness. Are you procrastinating? Millie, can I just check with you? How do you feel about website? Okay, who's procrastinating? Raise your hand, all the procrastinators. Meryl, you nodded, but you're too lazy to even raise your hand. What's up with that, man? I see you. You're too lazy to even raise your hand. Okay, sorry. Anyway, everyone is involved. I'm watching you.
Levante la mano.
No, yo no necesito hacer ningún website.
No, procrastinar.
Oh, no, I don't. I don't like to procrastinate. I hate to procrastinate.
I know, Nelly. It's not you. I get it. I know, Nelly.
I know. I don't like to procrastinate.
I know. But delete the stress and doing work frantically. Delete all your frantic energies. Okay, good. Millie, so you need to do a website. Is that correct?
Yes.
So what's stopping you?
Just to get my license, get all the paperwork ready.
That feels like an excuse. You can already start. Does it feel like too much work for you?
Well, I don't understand that language.
Okay, I'm just gonna give you 2 websites to look at later. Like Weebly and Wix is really easy. So, okay, I'm getting procrastination energy. So whoever is procrastinating, can you raise your hand again? Procrastinators, I'm watching you. Okay, good, thank you. So let's tune into that. So whatever you're procrastinating about, okay, there's quite a bit of procrastination. So gonna just strengthen everyone to it and delete it's a choice. It's just a choice that you make to procrastinate and to not do. So just gonna delete procrastination from everyone. And what I'm getting is there's some anger towards yourself. So delete all the anger towards yourself. And delete all the anger from the back. It kind of make you tired. So delete that. And you feel slow. The feeling of slowness is there. Okay, going to strengthen everyone and delete the slowness that you may be feeling. Delete the embarrassment and shame and all the emotions attached to procrastination. Just delete it. So there's a lot of last minute energy. So just gonna delete doing things last minute. It may not happen, but never mind. It's nothing like the last minute to get things done anyway. So what I'm getting is people are strong to goals, but people are not strong to setting goals. So if you have a goal that other people put for you, you're strong to it. You setting your own goal, you're weak to that. So that's what I'm getting. So strengthen everyone to set their goals. There's also weakness to setting targets and also to financial goals as well. So strengthen everyone to set financial goals, to looking at money is okay. Okay, so I'm tuning into Christopher. I'm just gonna delete avoiding. Not looking at some things. So okay, so there is some fear to looking at things. It's like some hardship, some trauma, some whatever it is. Gonna delete all trauma, delete all hardships, delete all stressfulness. Okay, the procrastination energy. So everyone, you think of that one thing you've been procrastinating, and you think of that one thing that you've been procrastinating for a long time. I'm going to strengthen you to the task. Goal strong, task weak. Especially if you think it's boring and a chore. So I'm going to delete the boredom, the drudgery, the dragging, strengthen everyone's energy to get it done. And when you think of your goal and having accomplished the goal, I'm strengthening everyone to tune into that end point. So starting is weak. So strengthen everyone to start. Momentum is okay. Finishing is weak. For people who never complete tasks, it is weak. So I'm going to strengthen everyone to complete the task. And delete anyone here who's running around and avoiding. I'm online later. I'm online with a group. Please. Sorry. Okay. My dog is whining. I'm going to close the door. Hold on. I'm online. All right. Okay, so when it comes to the procrastination, what I'm getting is that to start, there's a weakness to starting. Okay, so delete the weakness to starting things. And now what I'm getting is there's loving yourself enough to focus on you. So what I'm getting is helping others is okay, but focusing on yourself is not okay. Loving yourself, oh my goodness, your mommy looks so good now. What happened? She looks so delightful. She looks so cheerful. She looks bright and rosy and glowing. What happened? Oh, that's good. Okay, anyway, yay. Okay, starting feels okay now. All right, let's for the procrastinators, do you still feel like procrastinating, or do you feel like taking action? Who feels like taking action to the things you've been procrastinating? Oh, yay! Awesome. Okay, I feel the procrastination. So please do me a favor, because if you don't take action, it will come back. So please start taking action. I hold you guys accountable. We'll meet again in. So if you'd like, I'm gonna do more, because there's a lot to clear. As we clear ourselves, we're clearing everybody around us, and just things become smoother. Okay, so I've got Dina, little Dina. Okay, I'm gonna clear a little bit of your sadness. Okay, I'm gonna unmute you. All right. I can't hear you though.
Okay. I will say that I feel a lot of my sadness comes from my partner. He's been going through.
Well, prior to that, do you still feel the same, like the same kind of downness?
Not really.
It's much lifted, right? But there's something still left. Before you continue, I'm just going to strengthen your back, your rib cage, and your shoulder. And
Oh, I'm falling.
is your partner here or no?
Yeah, he's in the same room. He's right next to me.
Who? Oh, but he's
his name's Dan. He's
okay. No worries.
no.
Okay, all right.
No, he's playing video games.
Okay.
But I feel like he has been really sad lately, and that tends to affect me, because he had surgery, he lost a job, and it's been weighing heavy on us.
Are you working?
Me, yeah.
Oh, okay. So do you feel a little burdened?
Oh, for sure.
Got it. Okay. So all of those things, I can feel it. Every single thing you said weakens you. Everything. So we're going to make sure that you're not weak to any of those things. So in this method, we want to be strong to anything and everything. So when we say, so for instance, it's kind of a weird concept to be strong to everything, right? We want to be strong to being rich. And we don't want to be weak when we're not rich. So we're just being strong to that. So when we're in that state of not being rich, we can actually take action to get out of it, right? So if we're weak, we're like, I can't do anything. I'm stuck in it, right? So we just want to be unstuck. So the first thing that still needs to be cleared in you is sadness, right? So I'm going to, and sometimes you think you know where it is from, but you don't. Like, okay, I'm just going to give you an example of not knowing. So once I felt like I had asthma, like I couldn't breathe properly, right? And then I get regular coaching from the founder and coaches from all around the world, from US, from Ukraine, Europe. So we do exchange sessions. So this girl, I said, hey, I have asthma, and I think I ate 3 expired items. And I think it's something to do with that. And then she tried clearing me on a physical level, like clearing whatever weaknesses, and it didn't shift. And then she says it's nothing to do with the food. And then she cleared something else. And then all of a sudden I could breathe. And I was like, whoa. That cleared in a few seconds. If it didn't clear within a few seconds, if I stuck with it, it will probably last about a day, and then maybe the next day I'll be okay. So for you, your sadness, I'm going to look in where your sadness is coming from, okay? Yep, from your husband. So I'm gonna clear his sadness. His unhappiness, gonna clear that. Okay, so you don't have the sadness. Can you relate to the sadness anymore?
Sorry, repeat that. It's coming in and out.
Okay, I'm just gonna do a bunch of strengthening and then I'll check in with you first. The surgery has affected you. When you think of it, was it traumatic to you, the whole experience, or what is it?
My surgery or his?
You also had it as well?
Well, I had a surgery like 2-3 years ago.
No,
No,
not
like
yours,
3.
his.
His. I wouldn't say traumatic. It was definitely different, you know, because he's never been in a weak physical place before.
Okay, got it. Stop. All right, I got it. Yeah, the moment you said weak, the word was in my mind. But it's nothing to do with his surgery. At this point of time, you're feeling weak. Can you relate to this? You were tired before, right? But was it you? No, you were sad before. Sorry. But do you feel weak in general now? Yeah.
Yeah.
But
at the end of the day, I'm definitely very tired at work, after work.
okay, but we're just gonna clear that. You kind of, there's a very strong weak energy in you at this point of time. So we're gonna clear all the weaknesses and general feeling weak. Just gonna delete that. So, do you feel really weak now?
No, not really.
Everybody's my witness, right? She was tuning into feeling really weak before. So, hold on for a sec. My dog wants to come in. Come in. She knocked on the door. Okay. So this is a money strengthening session. So what do you want for money?
It's not like I think the only thing that I really want financial goal setting is that I would love to buy a house here in Denver.
So do you feel it's impossible?
At the moment, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting that. The whole thought of it's stressing you out. Actually, can you feel that?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I feel the stress all of a sudden. So we're gonna clear that. You're not even looking at homes. You just feel it's completely like a mountain. Like it's too big for you. So I'm gonna strengthen you to it not being too big for you, and delete it not being for you, like getting a home. Delete that. So when you tune into that, all the things that are impossible to you, it's happening for you. So delete it being impossible. Impossible, not impossible. Just make it even. Strengthen you to homes, getting a home, looking at homes that are suitable. You have to enjoy. I mean, so part of the joy is just looking at homes. Just going through the act of looking at. My husband's teasing me. I feel like scolding him. Delete all the anger that anyone has towards husband and irritation towards husband. Delete. Okay. Okay. I'm getting some anger. I'll just clear whatever anger there is. okay, there's some anger about you having to take action, you having to decide. So delete that from you so that you feel lighter, and delete the burden in general. Okay. All right, little Dina. How do you feel about buying a home now?
A bit better.
You feel it's possible now?
What?
I wish. I feel like it's more possible than it could be.
Right. So before it was impossible, right? So you shifted, baby. So go take action. Just have fun and delete. So do you feel more inclined to actually look at homes now?
I mean, I have been looking at homes, honestly. I had been looking at homes because I do really want to get a home. It just feels like the time constraint, because I don't plan on being in Denver forever.
I'm feeling you don't like Denver.
I do like Denver. I really like Denver, but we never had the plan to be here for a very long time. But I do want to be in a home in the time that I'm here.
Okay, pause. But you're weak to Denver, so I'm just going to strengthen you to Denver in general. Where do you grow up?
Houston.
I'm just going to strengthen you to physical locations in general. Different physical locations. I'm getting that's weakness to the location. So just strengthen you to all. Okay, just strengthen you to different locations. And moving. Delete any weakness to unpacking.
Don't look at me like that, Mario.
What's happening with unpacking?
I'm messy. I'm a very messy person.
Yeah, it is weakening you. So this and weaken Mario. Do you live together?
No, we don't live together.
But when you think of you being messy, does it make you how do you feel about it? You don't feel good about it, right?
I mean, like, for me, it's never really bothered me, but I know it bothers everybody around me, so that's why I try. I try my best.
I'm getting it's a weakness, so just delete the messiness. Do you need to get rid of some stuff? Do you need to declutter?
Ingrid, stop. I don't like getting rid of stuff, but I try and declutter once a year, because otherwise I'll be on Hoarders.
Okay.
So I like to do art, so I collect a lot of different things for a lot of different purposes.
Okay, pause. So you're strong to art, but you're strong to not having art with you. Just gonna delete that. And you're actually weak to decluttering. That's why you don't do it. You're weak to it. And you're actually strong to clutter. That's weird, right? But whatever. So we want to be.
I feel like I'm good with my clutter. Like, I have an organized mess.
You are strong to it. So, okay. We want to make you strong to decluttering as well. So just make you strong to decluttering. You're weak to getting rid of stuff. So delete the getting rid of stuff weakness. You're weak to loss. So just delete any kind of loss affecting you. Getting rid of things, whatever it is, whether it's in relationships, deleting friends, whatever it is. Just you're weak to it, whatever it is. You're very strong to accumulating. So, but getting rid is terrible. So just make it not terrible. Make you even to it. Somebody in your maternal line is also doing the same thing. So strengthen your anyone in the maternal line that is doing it and it's affecting you, just strengthen and detach and resolve it. And
it's probably my grandma or my mom. Both of them are prone to cluttering, like holding on to a bunch of stuff.
It's more of your grandma. It's more of your grandma.
What yeah, my grandma holds on to everything. My grandma holds on to everything.
Did she live through the wartime or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, it came from wartime. So delete the effects of war on her.
We're in that area where you left us.
Mario, you can leave, no problem. Because I feel like Mario thinks you're done. You're done. I'm just telling whoever's issues been worked on.
He likes to know what's going on.
The entertainment factor, I get it.
Yes,
I mean, it's entertaining, I suppose. Okay, but it's from your grandma. So I'm gonna clear your grandma and see how it works. So I'm gonna strengthen her to the wartime and delete all the negative effects of the wartime on her. Yeah. All the trauma she experienced and it's affecting her face. Gonna delete all the, the lines in her face, how she'll go into those lines. Delete the intensity of it. So delete not speaking about it. So delete all the sadness that's in her. Delete her wanting everything. Strengthen her to wanting everything, and then delete the weakness it brings to wanting everything. Just delete not being happy about the current situation, especially about the past. So delete her unhappiness about the past, and strengthen and lighten her up, and delete all the cumulative effects. She's stuck in the past, so delete being stuck in the past, mourning about the past, thinking about the past, living in the past, reliving the past. Delete all of those things that is affecting her. And delete all the repetition. Delete all the repetition and affecting everybody. And strengthen everyone to repetition and the weakness of the sad story, the negative things. Okay. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. All right, Dina, how do you feel about getting rid of some stuff?
I feel like it's about time.
It feels like you can do it now. You don't feel, it doesn't bring you weakness anymore. So good on you. So now you know what to do. A part of abundance is actually just making sure that you are filled and surrounded by things you absolutely love, find beautiful, and find useful. And whatever is still beautiful, it's still useful, whatever, but you're not using it. If you're not using it, it's useful, but you're not using it. Just let it go. Donate it, recycle it, give it to somebody who loves it, or just throw it away. And before getting rid of it, you just say, thank you so much for being in my life, and then just throw it. Just like, thank you, goodbye. Thank you, goodbye.
Sounds good.
Okay, Dina, thank you. All right, next up. You're strong now. And for Dina, I'm just gonna delete whatever weaknesses from the surgery and strengthen your husband's rapid recovery, accelerated healing. I think he's happy being a kid playing games at this point of time. So we're gonna strengthen him to take action. He's not addicted. He's just having fun, which is a good thing. So buying a home is kind of cool now. All right. Okay. Dina's next. Slightly older Dina.
Ay.
Hello. Okay. So I'm getting like some sadness from Dina. Okay. So let's like look at it where it's coming from, right? Okay. Where did Dina go? Oh, there you go. So Dina, Dina, what are you sad about?
¿Qué es lo que te entristece?
Yeah, man. I said about my skin. I have it in the fridge.
Okay, when you think of aging, right?
And I said about my low income.
Oh yeah. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Your skin looks good. I'm trying to. Okay, never mind. How long have you been sad about your skin?
Yes.
Since 13, 14?
No, like 5 years ago, something like that.
5 years?
5, 3, I don't remember exactly.
Okay.
So,
Okay. So what I'm getting is you're affected by aging. When you think of getting older, how do you feel? Sad?
I'm working hard, and then you know I feel well sometimes, but sometimes and the last time I feel a little sick,
Okay. All right, babe. We're gonna work on it. We'll see what happens. All right. So I'm getting aging weakness. It's okay. You can just tune into how you feel. All right. So I'm getting aging weakness. So whoever's feeling like they're getting older and being affected by that, raise your hand. Who's not? Nobody's affected by aging. Okay. So we got that. So we need to clear that. There is an aging weakness in the group. So gonna delete the weakness about aging. There's a fear of getting uglier, wrinkly, and sick. So I'm gonna delete that. Delete feeling ugly, older, and sick. There's also a fear of being abandoned as well. Just gonna delete that. Wherever it's coming from, delete that. And there's some weakness in the group about being independent. So I'm gonna strengthen everyone's independence. And there is a weakness of, well, there is a feeling of wanting to be cared for, like taken care of. Someone's going to take care of me. Somebody going to come and save me from all of my issues. There is a weakness there. So I'm going to delete. I mean, it's okay to have that, but we don't want that to be a weakness, right? So I'm going to delete the weakness of somebody taking care of all my issues. So I'm going to activate rejuvenating, anti-aging, strengthen everyone to rejuvenate. in every area of their life. Delete all emotions about aging, your age, having the next birthday. Delete all the weaknesses about having the next birthday. Delete the whole idea in everybody about being too old to do anything new, too old to start a business, too old to start earning money, too old nonsense. Just gonna delete that from everybody's whole concept and delete it from the body, delete it from the back. It's affecting and it's tiring you out. Delete it. Delete being tired, strengthen the back, structural alignment. Okay. So when it comes to aging, how many of you feel like a bit stronger about your delete any age weakness? Okay, who feels a little bit stronger about aging, not affected by it so much? Okay. I feel the sadness is gone as well. Okay, I feel it. I feel it's gone. But okay, Dina, tell me. You're smiling so beautifully. How do you feel?
¿Cómo te sientes? A little better. A little better.
You feel better already. You're smiling. So saying a little bit is actually weakening. So delete, because you feel better, but then you say a little bit, right? You're gonna reduce it. So gonna strengthen to you a lot better. Delete the weakness behind little bit. Anything that is a little bit in your life, a little bit of income, strengthen you to a little bit, strengthen you to feel good about a little bit, even though it's a little bit. Like your little income, right? You say that you have low income. You're strong to high income. So when you think of your income, how do you feel now?
¿Cómo te sientes acerca de tu ingreso?
¿Cuánto ganas? Well, I'm not okay about my goal in
Huh?
my
Sorry?
life, about the income. You know, I know I can get more than
good.
that I am getting now.
Do you feel sad about your low income? No more, right? Like you feel more calm?
¿Cómo te sientes?
Yeah, I'm still okay now, but
so the sadness is gone. Good. Do you find you can think of a way to make money? Is she going to be part of the restaurant business, Mario? What's going on? She's going to be the chef?
I was talking with Mario about that too.
Yeah, she's strong too. You like cooking?
Oh, I love it. All of.
You light up? Okay, Mario.
Mila loves cooking. No.
She's good in cooking. She's just tired. Yeah, so delete your tiredness, Millie.
She doesn't like it, she said.
It feels like Dina feels stronger with cooking. Millie needs some more strengthening. Hold on. I see it. So Dina, you're okay, right? You're gonna be sorted out. Yeah, it feels really good. The cooking feels strong. Earning new money feels strong. Yeah. How do you feel? You have more optimism about the future? More hopeful?
Yeah, always.
Okay. All right.
Always.
And just strengthen, activate beautiful skin protocol for everybody. Strengthen everybody to get the right thing for the skin. Okay. And now we have one more person, right? I hope I didn't leave anybody out. We have, last but not least, Christopher. Oh, wait, there is still you. What's your name, babe? Your beautiful hair. Ingrid. Okay, unmute. Ingrid. Ingrid. Are you feeling tired, my dear? But not as tired as before, right? You're up. You were lying on the bed before. I can't hear you. Wait. Yes.
Not as tired as before.
Yeah. Okay, good. So you're more awake now. Good.
Yes.
More alive, feeling more sexy.
Sure.
So, okay. So for everybody now, and it's still got Millie. So I still have 3 more, right? Millie, Ingrid, and Christopher, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. I'm just checking. Okay. So for Millie, I'm going to delete the stinging sensation and strengthen the shoulder. Now I feel, okay, so the shoulders are more even out. I just delete whatever achiness, lactic acid accumulation, just delete that for everybody. Okay, so before I continue, everybody, I want you to think of 2 things. I mean, if you're bored, I want you to think of 2 things. Number 1 is, with the more money that is coming into your life, what are the 2 things you want to get? And if it's a one big thing like a house, I think you can stick with just that. But if it's 2 small things, I want you to think of 2 things that will bring you joy. And then we're going to end with sharing of that. The 2 things that you want to bring into your life with the money that's going to come in. Like, how are we going to enjoy your money, all right? So we're going to end with everybody just sharing what are the 2 things they're going to enjoy with the money coming in. So for me, I'm going to enjoy with a water filter that is going to hydrate my cells. It's about $200. And I can't wait because it's going to soften my hair, my skin, and it's going to hydrate every single cell. So one of my friends brought it to my house, and you just pour water through this device, and then the water feels so fresh. It's like sparkling. Not sparkling, it just feels, okay, so I can't wait. That's my number 1. So everybody's going to share their 2 things that they're going to be happy about buying with the money that comes in. Okay, Ingrid. So Ingrid, do you feel stressed about money? What about?
I just want to pay down some credit cards.
Your credit card?
And basically make more money so that I can acquire the things that would alleviate a lot of stress. And
okay, stop there. Making money, you're strong. Your credit card, you're weak. How did you get this credit card? That, like, just your daily needs?
No, I mean,
you say you have debt?
It wasn't daily. It's not necessarily daily needs. It's really more things that I owed that I needed to be taken care of. So I just went ahead and paid them off and put them on a credit card so that they would stop sending me the bills for that. But I'm trying to build my credit, and then so a credit card helps with that too. And I'm paying.
Okay, what are you working as right now?
Property manager.
A what manager?
Property manager.
My goodness. But you have access to many different kinds of property?
Yes.
Mario? So you... Hey, cool.
Well, I help him in his business with his rental houses. Especially when I wasn't working, I just kind of, I guess, help with the organization aspect of it. I think I'm pretty good at organizing things for other people.
But you all can do a joint thing, right? For rental. Okay. But first of all, before that even happens, you're really stressed up by the credit card. Is that correct? When you just think of your credit card debt, it's actually preventing you from doing anything else. That's what I'm getting.
Yes. Like
you're too stressed by it. So okay, I don't need to hear anymore because it's affecting every single thing in. Yeah. Okay. Stop there. Your credit card. So I want you to just think of the credit card and think of this all the garbage. I'm getting a lot of stress. Okay, so you're absolutely right on the money when it comes to that. So I'm gonna strengthen you to your credit. Is it 2 or just 1?
2.
2 credit card debt?
Yes.
Okay, they're both equally weak. So I'm gonna strengthen you to the credit card debt. And anyone who has credit card debt, strengthen you to the, I'm gonna put them into the 2 banks, right? 2 different credit card. Is that correct?
I'm sorry?
Is it 2 different banks?
Yes.
Okay, got it. So I'm gonna strengthen you to the first bank and the first credit card debt. And delete all the stress that is affecting your neck and your back. Delete all the emotions, the anger, the frustration of the bankers and them not being nice.
They're nice.
Outward maybe, but inside no. Delete. Have they lowered the interests?
The interest is pretty low. It's just really more the amount. I feel like I can't move forward with the things I want to acquire until I pay them down. Like I want to buy a new mattress. I want to buy a new mattress. So, but I don't. But
Okay.
I don't want to put that on the credit card and just continue making it bigger.
Okay, stop.
I want it to
Stop
go
talking,
away.
babe. I'm gonna mute you. Sorry. You're gonna accumulate more weaknesses by talking all of this shit, and you're so stressed up. So stop. Okay. So the key in Yuen is 2 things. Number 1, don't overthink things, and number 2, don't overtalk. Because the more you talk about it and the more you share with people, you think you're gonna get better, but you actually feel worse. So just gonna stop you there, because. Okay, I've strengthened you to 1 credit card, and now I'm going to strengthen you to the second one. So strengthen you to the second credit card debt and delete all the stress that's associated with that. So this one is more in the face. So delete that. Delete all your psychological thinking about it and delete the burden of it, so that you're calm and cool, and then the debt is just automatically cleared. You're weak to having it automatically cleared and automated. So strengthen you to automate the clearing of it automatically without you having to think about it. So it's just an automatic money going in there. I'm going to strengthen you to ask for even a lower interest. I'm just going to strengthen you to ask it. So it feels impossible right now, but I'm just strengthening you to the possibility of it. And I'm going to strengthen you to your current income right now and delete whatever weaknesses associated with this current income. I'm getting a little bit of stress at work, like many things coming at you. So delete a lot of things coming at you from many areas. You mentioned you're strong in juggling, right? But I'm going to strengthen you to be stronger in juggling and coordinating, and your fitness at work. So strengthen your fitness at work, your agility. Strengthen your agility to move in different directions. I'm going to strengthen your endurance to last and to persevere and to finish clearing really soon. I'm going to strengthen you to invest, which means that the money that can come from, you're strong to the rental home business. So the money that comes from there is more than adequate to pay off the debt. So strengthen you to pay off the debt, delete whatever weaknesses associated with it. Strengthen you to be stronger to it, so to be unaffected by it, to be neutral and calm to your debt. Delete whatever shame about it. Delete all shame. not just in you, in any of the family members, and any shame in the collective, other people in society. Delete all shame and stress about debt is okay, but credit cards. Strengthen you to the card itself and delete any association with the card. So you're strong to good debt. Good debt is like buying home debt. Delete bad debt. Strengthen you to buy more assets. Delete buying liabilities. Strengthen you and everybody to buy things that will increase in value, and strengthen you everyone to value the things that they already have. Decluttering is strong, but in the group here, you're just going to strengthen organizing. Putting things in the correct place. And I'm going to strengthen the whole group to having a system for money allocation, money coming in. Strengthen everyone for expenses. For the whole group, needs, wants. Strengthen everybody's wants. Desires is weak. I'm getting there's too many desires in the group. So delete the weakness of having too many desires. There's weakness to having even more desires than currently, so delete that. So when you have more desires, it feels even more impossible, so delete the feeling impossible feeling, just delete that. Just strengthen you, everybody to be neutral to your desires and what you want in life. Okay, so when I check in everybody having the vision of yeah, so what people, everyone right here is like not strong to having that strong vision of who you want to be. So strengthen everyone to that vision of who you want to be, what you want to have. So I want everyone to like maybe to see your future self with the debt cleared, who's around you. You can just have a feeling of it and how you lead your life, the kind of work you get to do. Delete any weaknesses when it comes to work. Delete all the tiredness. Strengthen work fitness. Strengthen everybody's neck, back, strength, energy, metabolism. I'm going to strengthen and speed up everybody's metabolism so you can eat what you want but don't gain anything. Strengthen you to burn it off. Burn it off.
I like that.
And delete all emotions and all junk and garbage from the body. I mean, it's a super beautiful family. Woo! It's like, okay, all right. It feels like having that vision of yourself is stronger now, your future self. Okay. Okay. Okay, Ingrid. How you feel about your credit card?
Better.
Just delete whatever remaining stress about it. I feel like one bank is stronger, like one credit card is okay. The second one has some stress related to it. Can you think of your two banks, right? Whatever bank, I don't know what it is. First bank, second bank. So can you, one of the banks, there's some stress behind it. Can you tell me what it is?
I
Is it a
think
bigger one?
it is a bigger one, and it's one that I didn't really, I guess, do most of the charges, and I just feel like someone else kind of needs to help with that.
Your husband? Is he there? Okay. All right, we'll pause. I'm gonna just delete all grudges, resentments, heaviness in you. Delete all of that. So for everybody here, when you have a partner, so your money, his money, or his money. Okay. So what happens is like whatever money that's in the family, it's like co-shared, right? But at the end of the day, everyone still has to have their own money to have fun with. So we can talk about money management in the next strengthening session if you like. Okay, so we'll put that. So I just strengthen everybody's money allocation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now when you think of the second bank, how do you feel now? Lighter, yeah?
Yeah, the second one's not bad.
Okay, good. So let's go to it's the last guy, right? Last but not least, we got Christopher. Hi, Christopher.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry, it's getting late. So you're the last, but most important one. All the avoidance. Okay, so what I'm picking up is you're less an avoider right now. But when you come to working, there's some weakness there. Can you tell me?
I can tell you, like, I don't feel motivated, but I don't really know why. Like, I have lots of reasons to be motivated, but like, I can't really tell you why there's no motivation.
You're tired. Is that? I'm getting you're tired. Oh, wait. Motivation, not motivation. But do you know what you want to do, or not
Yeah.
sure? You do?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I want to build motorcycles.
Is it a possibility or is it a fantasy?
No, it's a possibility.
For real? Have you already started hunting?
Yeah.
Have you got the job?
Well, no, I want to work for myself. So, like, what I want to do is build motorcycles for myself. I don't really want to work for anyone else.
Have you got clients?
Yeah.
How many?
Just one.
That's not business. But sounds good. What work are you doing now?
I don't work now.
Okay. There's something stopping you from working. So what do you say? The motivation? There's no motivation. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels flat. All right. So let's forget about the motorcycle business for the time being, and then we just work on the motivation part in you. You don't know. Okay, well, without knowing, I don't know what it is as well. So I'm just gonna strengthen you for motivation and delete whatever weaknesses for motivation. If Dina wants to go really sleep, feel free to. Like anyone who wants to go off, feel free to go off. We're ending really soon. The strengthening will still carry on. Like you can sleep, no problem, because all this weaknesses is just being cleared. So you're gonna get stronger tomorrow. The improvements will continue. So I'm gonna delete the motivation issue with Christopher, and actually a lot of people in the group too. You're even tired before beginning. So delete tired before beginning. And delete all the bunch of emotions that you feel that make you tired as well. Yeah, it's mainly emotions that's stored in your body, which need to leave. So strengthen all your exit portals, so all these energies in your body can be cleared. So everybody has emotions stored in their body. So whatever anger, resentment, whatever it is, I don't care what it is, just gonna lump it and delete it. And whatever achiness, lactic acid accumulation, strengthen all the cells, strengthen detoxification, strengthen physical fitness. There's something that's bogging you down in emotions. Each time, okay, I'm getting back to childhood. So whatever that bogged you in the childhood that affects you and you don't know it because you're not conscious about it, just gonna delete all childhood experiences that slow you down, childhood stories, any trauma, any traumatic experiences that's holding you back, any things people said or did to them or to themselves or did to themselves, but it affect you because you're a kid in the family, just gonna delete that and just strengthen you to it to be neutral and have it not affect you. Strengthen your back and delete whatever is holding you in the back. You're really strong to your future. Strengthen you to take action. How's your motivation? You froze. What happened to your motivation? You're not motivated before, right? So how's your motivation now?
Better.
Okay. You feel stronger to taking action?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else any other question?
What?
No? It's good. All right. Thanks everyone for tuning in. For Millie, last but not least, the woman who got everybody together. Thank you so much, Millie. All right. So yeah, big thanks to Millie. What's affecting you now? You're kind of tired, huh? I'm gonna have a pee break. So everybody, I need a quick pee. So let's refresh and detox. I'll be back in a minute.
Man, she got into some real stuff.
Marito,
Lots of
preciosa.
dirty,
Se miran
dirty
bien
clothes.
bonitos.
Hola, mi viejo.
Hi, Grandma. Hi, Tia.
Hello.
Hi, baby. Hi,
Yeah,
hijo.
you heard
Happy birthday,
I'm
Tia.
strong in
Have you talked to your brother, Mario?
Robert? No, I haven't talked to him. Ya está ahí, ¿verdad?
Sí, yeah.
Did he go with
Oh,
Mom?
Mom.
Ah,
I'm coming home October 20th, but just for the night. And then I'm going to drive back with Robert.
wow.
He needs help driving across country.
Oh my God. Okay.
Well, Ami can't drive. And Denver's on the way.
Oh, Mommy's still there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hi. All right.
Hi.
Millie.
Yes.
Okay, Millie, I'm gonna say to Millie, you're tired. You're taking care of everybody and it weaken you. I'm gonna delete that. You're strong to getting work, so I'm just do you still have one more exam?
Yes.
Yeah, that tire you out. Can you feel it?
I haven't been sleeping. Been studying at night.
So
And
whether we sleep, have enough sleep, blah blah blah, we can still be strong. So delete all the reasons, excuses, justifications, distractions. Should just strengthen you for the last lap. It's just one more exam, right? Just strengthen you for the last lap, and delete the weakness the last lap bring to you. And not coming from you, it's coming from athletics. Like people run around the track, and the last lap's like shit. So delete that. Because usually you can get a spurt of energy. I'm going to mute you because there's a bit of echoey. The last lap weakness. So delete that and delete your tiredness from every single cell. Strengthen everyone's energy to be super vibrant whenever you want to take action. So I've deleted procrastination. Everyone feels strong. Everyone feels strong to wealth, prosperity, abundance, homes, getting new work. Everybody's strong to that. Okay. But you still tired, Millie. Okay, so I'm going to strengthen your back, your shoulders, your eyes. You're weak to sitting down. So everyone who has the weakness to sitting down, like the moment you sit down, you feel weak. So strengthen you to that. Strengthen you to not have the weakness to sitting down. It's coming from the back. So strengthen the back to be strong. Standing is strong, walking is strong, sitting is weak. So strengthen you to all the chairs, delete all the weaknesses in chairs to you. Okay, it feels better. You feel stronger to studying, sitting down. Okay, when you think of your exam, Millie, how do you think now?
still think, but I'm more positive.
Still what?
Still think about it a little bit. I'm thinking about the time running.
Yep, you feel like you're running out of time. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's two things that's affecting you. You feel like you don't have enough time, delete that. You feel a bit old, delete that. You feel like you're older than your classmates and you feel uncomfortable with that, delete that. Is it true?
I guess.
Yeah, just make you even and strong and even better than them. You feel like when you have your eventual massage practice, it feels strong. And it feels like you have a strong massage business. You feel stronger to business than to be the one to do it because you're good in coordination and you can get a business going. Delete the stress of figuring it out and just learn from books, YouTube, and the people who are running successful businesses and to apply. Okay, so think about your exam now. What do you think?
It is done.
Do you feel smoother about it? Like you feel stronger about your exam, right?
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for tuning in.
Thank you.
We'll unmute. Oh, everybody is going to share that one thing that they're going to get and enjoy. Okay, so. All right. So, Dina, what you going to get?
A house.
I am getting me a new, bigger car.
Oh, nice. Ingrid, what you going to get?
My new mattress.
Do you feel?
It has to happen.
I'm just going to delete the weakness in your current mattress. You feel like it's weakening you and make you tired in the morning when you wake up. So I'm gonna delete the weakness in everybody's mattress and strengthen everybody's bedroom, strengthen everyone's bed, so that when you wake up, you feel rested and cool. Like I'm getting this depressed energy when you wake up. Like, ugh, a new day. That's the feeling I'm getting. So delete all of that feeling of, ugh, it's a new day. So strengthen everyone to like, woohoo, it's a new day. Delete any weakness in the mattress and any negative energies that were in there. Strengthen, balance it out. Delete all the sadness, tiredness when you go into the bed, and whatever energies that were projected out. Strengthen the abundance in the entire house. Strengthen abundance in the mattress. So strengthen abundance, health, and love. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Welcome. Nelly, what you gonna get?
I want to get another house.
Rental or to, wow, just a new house. Okay, cool. Mario.
I want a ranch.
Wow, that's so nice. But you're a bit weak to a ranch. Whatever, just delete the, do you feel strong about it?
Yes.
Okay.
I have it in my head.
You've been having it in your head since you were a kid?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I don't know what it is, but you're weak to a wrench. So I'm going to, maybe that's why you don't have it yet. So delete the weaknesses of having a wrench, owning a wrench. It's more like running the wrench is weak. So delete that. You need to be strong to leading a team because you're not going to run the wrench. So strengthen you to lead the team and gain experiences of leading a team, and strengthen you to get that wrench down the line. Okay, you feel stronger now. When you think of it, it's lighter, yeah?
Yep.
Not so much. Okay. Is that everybody? Who's the other person who didn't speak there? Oh, Christopher, what are you going to get?
What tools?
A what?
Tools.
Tools. Have you been holding back getting the tools?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And you're weak to getting it. That's why. So you're weak to the tools. Okay, whatever that is. Did you have bad experiences building before?
No.
When did you last build it?
Like 3 or 4 years ago.
But you really had fun as a kid building things?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. But then when you grow up as an adult, it's not so fun anymore. Just delete.
It became a job. It became attached to money. I didn't like it anymore.
Yeah. So why are you weak to business? So strengthen you to, you're weak to business actually. So you're just strong to having fun. Why don't you go, I mean, you can throw out my suggestion, but it feels like you're gonna, what I'm getting is like you are strong to actually going to building camp in, there's in America, like there's camps where the kids build stuff and then you be really good teacher. Oh no, actually no. You are good in building your own.
Actually no. No, you kill the kids.
What do you say?
I said no, I kill the kids.
Yeah, you're not good to teaching them. We're just going to strengthen you to teaching, delete any weaknesses to teaching, delete impatience, delete being annoyed by kids. You were once a kid, hello?
No, I was never a child. I was never a child.
You had to grow up when you're really young? You know, it feels like you played a lot.
As an adult, yeah.
Yeah, you're still weak to business. Okay, whoever's weak to business and being business minded and and there's no fun in business, I'm getting. Ooh, okay, so strengthen every single person here who wants to run their business, whether it's the spa or the restaurant or rental home business. Strengthen everyone to look at the legal matters, financial matters. Delete any weaknesses to looking at those things. Like you don't want to look at those things, so strengthen everyone to take care of those things, to protect yourself, and then strengthen everyone to run the business with joy, productivity, purposefulness, with lots of pleasure. That is so fun, you can't stop doing it. And delete the weakness to getting tools. Strengthen you to take the first step in getting one tool. That's not enough, right? So strengthen you to get the whole tools. And the materials. You're weak to working with people. Okay, just strengthen you to working in teams. Okay, so when you think of getting your tools, how do you feel now, Christopher?
I should just do it.
Okay, good. All right. With that, thank you so much. We end at 111 in my time.
Yeah.
Angel numbers.
you.
Thank you, everyone. Take good care. Strength and abundance be
Night.
yours. Good night.
You
Good
too.
night.
Good night. God bless you.